Well, you may know I'm up here in the upper left-hand corner of the country in the Great Pacific Northwest, the Seattle area. Last summer, the summer of 24, I went for a little motorcycle ride around the upper left corner of the country. I went across Washington and down into central Idaho, and then jumped up into Montana and zipped across Montana a little bit, and then took a right and went south down into Wyoming, stopping in Yellowstone National Park for a few days, and then it continued on down through and jumped back into Idaho and across the Idaho-Oregon desert, which was absolutely brutal. Made a stop in Crater Lake National Park. I was going to camp but wasn't allowed to because of the fires. I had a reservation that was canceled because of the fires that were going on then. So I just kind of passed through, continued on, crossed westbound across Oregon all the way to the coast, and then up the Oregon Pacific coast and back into Washington, and then took a right and went back home where I entered my ride. It was a couple of weeks, a couple thousand miles, and here's some of my adventures that I encountered. Well, not even a mile out of the driveway, I ran into my first technical problem. For some reason, my pre-programmed GPS route would not load onto my Garmin device. Pulled off the road here for a minute and tinkered with it, and could not get it to load. I don't know why. I'm at a loss to know what's going on with the Garmin. The only thing I can think to do is stop somewhere where I can connect it to my laptop. Garmin is only working partially. It's not working on my routes. So the plan, I'm going to dip into the Issaquah Highlands Starbucks, connect my laptop, reload, check to see if there's an update necessary. I seem to think when I connected last night that I declined some kind of update. See if that fixes it. If it doesn't, I'm going to resort to Google Maps in memory for today to get me to Kennewick, and maybe do more troubleshooting in the hotel tonight. All right. 3 words: adapt, overcome, and improvise. I went into Starbucks, connected the Garmin, ran the updates, recalculated the route, renamed it, reloaded it, deleted the old one, and it's working. So, back in business. I just got to remember that I deleted all the other routes on there as well, so tonight in the hotel I'll have to reinstall them. So now we're in business. 10:36, saying my travel distance is 210 miles. Garmin says that.
So I'm probably 45 minutes behind schedule. That's not bad. 210 miles. When I get a chance, I'm going to check the travel time. See what that's saying. Right lane must turn right. Yes, I do want to turn right. 75 degrees. Camera's rolling. Alright, everything is in business here. Charging the phone. Bags are zipped up. Sleeping bag still on the back. Okay, time to destination is 4 hours 55 minutes. Let's call that 5 hours. 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. That makes it 3 o'clock. Plenty of time. Gets dark at like 10, 9:30, 10, something like that. And I am going to a hotel. Mountains look nice today. I have to decide what I want to do for lunch. Clay Allen might work, but that might be too soon. Ellensburg would probably have some choices. Wonder what I feel like. Not really hungry right now, that's for sure. I had a big breakfast. This is downtown Fall City. Salish Lodge at Snoqualmie Falls. Snoqualmie Historic Rail Yard. Run this little rail yard, rail car, passenger thing, tourist attraction. That's Thomas. Thomas the train. I believe that's Mount Si. Downtown North Bend. Alright, here we go, 90. Miles ahead. 2 left lanes closed. Lots of campers. 1, 2, 3 right there in a row. A truck right here in my lane. Now, do I want to make my traditional stop, Snoqualmie Pass, for a Diet Pepsi? Sounds pretty good. Ooh, that's pretty loose right there. Oh yeah, look how loose those are. That one came loose. There. All right. Paid off checking it. I had quite a number of loose straps back there. Cement up to the top of the hill. The helicopter is just cool. Bet you that's an expensive contractor. Yep, gonna head up the road here. Gonna get back on some dirt in a couple of miles. 168 miles to go. 77 degrees. Perfect day. Going to gravel mode. Got a little dust in the air, so might be behind somebody. I think I see some bicycle tracks in the gravel. A little weaving back and forth, so probably going up, or same direction I'm going. I don't know if you can tell on the camera, I'm actually going uphill. Fairly steep grade. Woo, there's a bunch of smoke. Back to gravel mode. Lola's still trying to get me to make a U-turn, but we're coming up on the interchange with I-5 here pretty quick. That's a nice camping spot. Tight, 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 tight. Tight, 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 tight. I have stopped there before. Little rail car there. Easton Saloon. Yeah, I got 92 degrees on the thermometer. It's significantly warmer here. Although this next stretch up here is really nice, scenic wise, I really don't like it because it's kind of a high speed 2-lane road, curvy, sometimes no shoulder trucks. Cars seem to go pretty fast. But it's only about 5 miles. Alright, let's get a sit rep here. If you don't know what a sit rep is, if you're not military or law enforcement or something. Situation report. 1:28 p.m. Got 100 miles on this tank. I have a range of 220. It is 94 degrees, according to my dashboard thermometer, which is in the sun, so it might be influenced by that. I have a total distance of 129 miles to go. That's to Kennewick. I think Clay Elum is, I just came out of Clay Elum. I think Ellensburg is about another 10 miles or so. And I'm going to get lunch there. And I'm going to get gas there. I can probably get gas in Vantage. Because I was also thinking that by the time I get to Vantage, it might be coffee time. This is that stretch I was talking about. I don't really like, well, it's scenic as hell, but it's this kind of road. And it's 55 mile an hour speed limit. I'm not going to push this guy hard because I don't mind going slow. Looks like he doesn't mind going slow either. Slower, he's going 45. Speed limit is 55.
Well, somewhere on my approach to Ellensburg, the camera battery died, so I ended up rolling into a restaurant in Ellensburg called the Roadhouse Grill. Had me a mushroom Swiss burger and about 4 or 5 Diet Cokes. It was delicious. Came back out, 100 degrees at least, jumped on the bike and carried on eastbound and down.
So yeah, today so far, up until just a few minutes ago, I was on routes that I've been on before. So we are officially on uncharted, previously ridden mileage right now. Never been out this way. Alright, let's do a sit rep. I got 3:19 p.m. I got 141 miles in this journey. I got 87 total to go. About 13 miles to Vantage, where I'm going to get gas and coffee. Hopefully. I don't know how big. I think Vantage is a pretty small town, so I doubt there's a Starbucks. I'd love to go in somewhere, get out of the heat for a minute. Yeah, 141 miles on the tank. I get 220. So I have less than 100 available. I've burned 2.6 gallons. 2.6 of my 4.5 gallon capacity. Alright, I don't think there's a coffee shop here. I see there's one next door that looks like they're out of business. So I got a Starbucks, one of those double shot. It's in a can, cold mocha. It's delicious. I got a full tank of gas. I'm coffeeed up. Gonna carry on. This will be my last I-90 stretch, I believe, for this whole journey. Alright, I'm at the Veneta rest area here off Highway 24. Just crossed the Columbia River again, so I'm back on the other side of the Columbia River. And it's hotter than spit. And my back hurts, so I popped a couple of ibuprofens and had some water. And I'm going to get going here in a minute. But I am in the middle of nowhere. Circle. Well, I arrived at the Red Lion in Kennewick around 5:30, which was perfect timing. According to my track recorder, I traveled 227 miles today with a moving time of about 5 hours, 47 minutes. I could have gone a lot farther in terms of how much daylight I had left. After I unloaded, they let me park the bike right next to the front door, which was great. Security of the bike is always a concern. After a nice cold shower, I wandered over to the Red Robin, which was just across the parking lot, where I had some dinner and several very needed tall, cold beers. Tomorrow I'm headed into Idaho, so we'll see what adventures await me there. Check back for the next episode covering more of my journey. Thanks for watching.